Hey guys, and welcome to Sisters Unplugged Podcast. I'm here with my sisters Emma and Jenna. We're going to dive in and talk about self care and a couple other topics today. Starting off, gals. So I went for a walk today. That was
Okay.
like
Oh,
So that was like I've been recently trying to make that a priority every day to do like a little bit of exercise and get a little bit of like sunshine in my life, get that vitamin D. So even though it's not like hardcore running, the walk still makes me feel like 10 times better for sure.
girl, I went on a run yesterday for the first time in like 2 months. And I literally feel amazing. Like, I want to go run a marathon as in tomorrow.
It's gonna make me throw up. I literally have not ran in like 4 years.
Girl, it's never too late.
No, but really, like, I try going on a walk every day because we have a trail behind our house. And it is so beautiful. And it's a bunch of bikers go on it. But it just helps you mentally. Like, if you're really stressed out and your baby won't stop crying, if you go on a walk, it just helps the both of you, I swear.
Yeah, and it's crazy that you said a marathon. So me and Blaze actually want to start doing the family marathons.
Do it.
Yeah, so there's like the turkey trot here in North Carolina. So we actually we're going to start like practice running like Rylan and Lucas. And so that'll be a good excuse if I'm like running out of breath. Then I can be like, oh yeah, the kids are so tired. We have to like let them catch their breath. So
I
I'll
know.
update y'all on that when we get to it. But that's what we're trying to do is do the little family marathon thing. So
I told y'all about Grow with JoJo on YouTube,
Yeah.
like the dance workouts. So I do them like every once in a while. It's like dance workouts, but she has like different kinds. Like she has somewhere you can sit on the couch and do a workout, or like just a bunch of different things. And so when I went on my run yesterday, I burned like 108 calories, right? A little bit over a mile. Then I came home right after because that pre workout was hitting, y'all. I just had to keep going. So I did the dance workout and I burned the same amount of calories as I did on a run.
how are you tracking that?
I use my Apple Watch, and there's actually, so I'll hit outdoor run when I go on runs, but then they actually had a thing for dance, and it calculates how long you dance for, your heart rate, active and total calories that you burn. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, sometimes we think exercise has to be so overboard. Like, you have to go to the gym and hit a full workout or go on a run. Like, no, you can literally dance in your living room for like, I think that one was only 15 minutes, and I burned the same amount of calories as a run.
Is it the booty shaking dancing?
No, because I could not shake my booty.
Girl.
So let me tell you, you remember when I was sending y'all those videos of y'all got to do this dance with me? It was like hardcore booty shaking. So it's like the ones you can get on YouTube, and it's like the hardcore workouts. I started doing that, and I was getting like paranoid that like Blaze would walk in on me doing that, and he's like, but I shouldn't be worried about that. I know, but I don't know. I just haven't, done anything like that in a long time. But I was like, okay, on to the next. We're gonna try something different.
No,
That's so
hers are not like twerking and doing backflips. Like, it's more of like, ugh, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are awkward.
So, I know that after I had Kaya, it was like hard for me to find moments for like self-care. I like literally was not motivated. I probably had the time, like I had Blaze, but it was like no motivation whatsoever. Like face mask, gathering dust in my bathroom, like it, I just was not motivated at all. And I wish someone kind of like motivated me, like, here, let me take Kaya, go take care of yourself. Like, I know that that option was there, but I just needed that push to go do it.
No, I definitely feel that. It's been really tough for me to take care of myself fully after I had him. I mean, it's kind of hard to whenever they're kind of in your hands 24/7, but I mean, I try to at least shower once a day. There is some days that I don't even shower, so it's just hard. I mean, some days I don't even brush my hair. I mean, I at least brush my teeth, but my hair, it doesn't happen every day, so it is tough. So I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah, especially when you're breastfeeding, it's like hard to find downtime like that. In the early stages, for sure, like where you're currently at.
I feel like when Ivy was a baby, every single morning I made sure to brush my teeth, my hair, like do something with my hair, whether it's a ponytail, a bun, whatever it was. And I would always change clothes. So whatever I slept in, I would always change my clothes, no matter how tired I was. Like, even if I just put on a different robe, I made sure to do it every single day. And I felt like that helped me a lot within the newborn stages.
I have a little list of some things that help me with self-care. So, eat nourishing foods that fuel you and say no to guilt about indulging sometimes. So, this is so crazy because recently I've been trying to stay away from like sugary foods. So like for dessert, for example, instead of like buying a container of ice cream or popsicles, what I've been doing is about to blow your mind. You get yogurt, a tub of yogurt, and it's like the one that's not flavorful, like the Greek yogurt, and you get the toppings as if you were going to go to like a frozen yogurt bar. Like, get your fruits, get like powdered peanut butter, get like granola, like the one that's already in pieces, and like maybe throw in a couple of like white chocolate chips for like dessert flavor. But I'm telling you, it's the bomb. And it tastes like,
Can you freeze it?
no, I just eat it.
Oh, I saw this TikTok where somebody did that same exact thing. Like literally put yogurt on, I think, a pan and then put like toppings on it, like strawberries, granola, stuff like that, and then froze it. And it's like a bar. Like you can break it apart and eat it.
Yeah, I saw that. No, girl, I just throw all mine in a bowl and just eat it like a bowl of ice cream.
I mean, that would still be good too.
I love sour like desserts candy, so I get Granny Smith apples because they're so sour. I love them. And I get sugar free, what is it, Cool Whip, I think? Yeah, Cool Whip. And I just dip it in it. I could eat the whole tub. And I could add probably like a little chocolate drizzle or caramel drizzle. But I mean, it's still healthy and it still gives me like that dessert feeling. It's good.
That does sound good. And Granny Smith apples have always been my favorite out of all of them, too.
I'm pretty sure that's like all my mom got whenever we were growing up.
No wonder it's all of our favorites. Is it your favorite, Jenna?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like apples, but if I were to like an apple, it would be that one. But I do have a healthy dessert that I like. So get the sugar-free Cool Whip, and you get Jello powder, and you put it in the Cool Whip, and you mix it in there, whatever kind you want. There's cheesecake, chocolate, whatever, and you freeze it. And it's literally the ice cream texture, like, tastes exactly like ice cream.
You're going to have to put me on that. I'm going to have to get the details of this. That sounds so good, actually.
It's literally just Cool Whip and Jello powder and like whatever kind you want. And you can even get sugar-free Jello powder if you wanted to. And then freeze it. And then it literally is ice cream.
Yeah, we'll add the ingredients of our get-together recipes for everything we just mentioned in the description on the video. And another thing that I have for self-care is make time for your relationships. Plan a date night or a girls' night, even if it's just at home after kids are in bed. Keeping those bonds strong is so important. like with your partner, like that's definitely self-care, because when you have kids, it's hard to find that bonding time. So, you kind of like not grow further from each other, but it's hard to like keep in sync when you start having kids, especially when they're so young, and then they get older, get in sports, and you're just constantly like doing shit all the time. So that is important, to keep that bond and communication and all that.
Yeah, that's why I like that we put Ivy to bed around like 7 o'clock and she'll sleep in her crib, because that gives us time. Even if we're not going out, sometimes we'll have, one of his brothers come over and just sit at the house so we can go out. But even if you don't want to spend money, like as simple as putting her to bed and getting those couple of hours together in the living room, whatever it is, like it helps a lot.
Yeah, with having a newborn, I will say it's been harder not to have, like, just to have somebody to watch them, because mostly since I'm breastfeeding, he basically has to be with me 24/7, because I'm honestly not even pumping. So I have like 2 bags of milk in the freezer, so he basically has to be with me 24/7. But we still make sure to like make time for us. Like yesterday, we went to the park and he was playing basketball, and I was walking Lakai around. I played basketball with him for a little bit. Like we just do little things like that. We still try to make sure, even though he is with us, that we still know that we're okay, and like, our relationship is still the same as it was.
And that's good for your mental health too, and his as well. There are some apps that I use for self-care. Actually, I've tried Headspace. They did like that Netflix show on Headspace. Have y'all seen that? It's like a really short intro video. It's really cute.
I don't think I've seen it.
I got the boys to sit down. They were not interested in it at all, because I was like, oh, let's do this cool meditation. They had the cute little like animations on it. But they do have an app that's, for like guided meditation. And then, of course, there's Calm. And there's another one called Shine Self-Care Programs and Motivation. I haven't tried that one, but it was like top rated. But I would give props to Headspace and Calm. Those are helpful when you have like alone time in the morning or at nighttime, just to like clear the space in your head.
I feel I don't use any apps for self care. I feel like my self care looks more of like one, spending time outside. So let's say Ivy's down for a nap or Zeke's home and taking over. I like to go on a patio and simply just journaling, like whatever is on my mind at the moment, just writing it out, reading some kind of book, studying the Bible. That's more of my self care. And sometimes I like to listen to affirmations like on YouTube with my AirPods in, just sitting outside. And to me, that's like the best self care, honestly.
Yeah, so for the affirmations, I got expo markers, and I wrote it on my mirror, and I've done that with the boys before. We actually did a deep clean, so I need to rewrite those on the boys. But yeah, like one of my favorite affirmations, you are a bad bitch. Like,
Period.
I know, I'm just saying, like, it needs to be said loud for all of us.
It does.
Don't forget it, okay?
Do y'all want to know what my affirmations have been?
What, girl?
So I've been trying to find some songs that Lakai likes, and the Snoop Dogg affirmation song came on, and I started singing it with him, and that's my favorite affirmation song now. Have y'all heard that?
I freaking love the Snoop Dogg kid-friendly songs. They are like
That's what
hot.
I was talking about. Yeah.
Can I be honest? I tried listening and I turned it off. It was annoying to me.
You're fired.
You are.
So I couldn't listen to it. I'd rather listen to the wind blowing and the weaves.
Weeds.
The waves crashing and saying, I am a beautiful human. I will.
That's the sound machine that I've been using for Lakai.
Does it work?
It did at first, but then it started getting quiet out of nowhere. And I'm like, does it need new batteries? But then I looked at it and I don't know where new batteries go.
Does it take batteries?
Girl, I don't know. I don't think it charges.
Google image it. Do you have Google
Okay.
image?
No, I don't.
Girl,
Will you do it for me?
I'm all the way over here in North Carolina, girl. I'm sorry.
What is that supposed to mean? I said look it up.
The sound machine can send, or like the white noise can send babies into like a flight or fight, and that's why a lot of them can't sleep.
Dang.
Yeah. This one lady said her 2-year-old was just not sleeping through the night, and she saw a video that said the white noise can send them into fight or flight, so she turned it off. Her baby slept all night.
I probably did it like a couple of nights, but I just usually do the piano classical music. Like they have Disney. Girl, they started doing Moana on piano, and I was like getting down. I was like, oh, it's bedtime. Like we need to chill out. But it's very calming, and we're all vibing with it, so it works.
Well, we have Wi-Fi, and our sound machine requires Wi-Fi, so we haven't been using it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then Sissy, you tried giving me that sound machine.
That is super awkward. I put it on my registry thinking it was a whole white noise machine. No, it was just a lot. And yeah, I tried to think I was doing you a huge favor giving that to you. No bueno.
Brought it 8 hours away.
I know. I was like, okay, girl, we gonna get her hooked up with a night light so she can see at night.
Ivy listens to white noise, but honestly, when I'm putting her to bed, I feel like I'm going in survival mode. It kind of aggravates me.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought you were saying it spoke to your heart.
No, it does the opposite.
Do y'all wear face masks like the sheet ones, or like the ones that you can like paintbrush on your face?
I used to.
When I'm with you, Sissy.
Me too, honestly.
What?
You're a face mask girl.
Yes.
They break me.
Oh, they break you out?
No, I've every single brand, every single flavor, every single scent, every single ingredient.
Girl, flavor.
Like, this would taste good. I'm going to put it on my face. Strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah, they just break me out.
I just do it every once in a while. I don't do it as much, but I bought like a pack from Amazon, and it's like charcoal, aloe, avocado. Like, turmeric is really, really, really good for your face because I had really bad breakouts in high school and a little bit of the years afterwards. And what is it? Witch hazel is really good. That really helped my face especially like during menstrual cycle and when I'm stressed out. I'll still break out sometimes. So it's like no makeup, put the makeup away, and just let your face do its thing during that time, because I feel like unless you're like going to like an event or something, but I'm not really a big makeup person anyways.
Sissy, do you remember whenever we all lived together and it was when you had acne? And this is okay. I don't remember like anything from whenever I'm younger, and I weirdly have like good memory on this. I would walk up to you all the time and be like, do you know that you're still beautiful even though you have acne? Because I was like really, really little. I don't know if you remember that, but I would say it to you all the time. And I have a weird memory of saying it to you in the bathroom for some reason. I don't know why, but I remember you walking in and I think you were upset about it. And I was like, you're still beautiful even though you have acne.
Oh, I think I do remember that.
Well, then I'm gonna need to wait, because like mine aren't bad. They're just go at like little ones everywhere, all over my face. But I think it's because of the amount of cheese I eat, if I'm being honest.
Girl, you're cheesy.
Maybe, yeah, because you said you were going to start cutting down on it, so maybe that will help.
Yeah, I cut down on my coffee because I know that breaks me out. But this time I cut it out and it didn't clear my face. And the only other thing it could be, because I change my pillowcase like all the time, I wash my face. I think it's, if y'all saw the amount of dairy I eat in a day, it's not okay.
Girl, I probably eat cheese with every meal.
Do you use silk pillowcases?
Yes, we have like 4 or 5 of them, and we'll like change them out, wash them. So I know my pillowcases.
And you like incorporating waters? Do you do that? Like you drink a lot of water throughout the day?
I got my aloe water.
Skirt! Pulled up with a water.
No, Emma's never been a water drinker. She really only drinks Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I always see her with a beer. We're always at a game and she puts beer in her Yeti. Like,
Stop. Can I tell y'all a weird memory I just had in my head?
what?
Do y'all remember whenever we were at my mom and papa's house and we were watching The Grudge in your room, Sissy? And you guys, one of your friends to call the home phone
Shelby.
and make the grudge. Yes. And to make the grudge noise, and Lydia went and answered it, and she was so scared. That was so funny.
Bro, she was for real crying so hard. Like, Lydia was so scared. I was like messaging Shelby. I was like, call the house right now and do the. And Lydia was like,
What was when Lydia got the call, we were all freaking out. So we all look at each other, and suddenly the lamp in your room, Sissy, started like flickering, and then it just went off. That's what scared us the most. Like, it was perfect timing.
okay, I didn't do that.
We all sprinted out of the room. I was probably literally like freaking 6 years old watching The Grudge.
Yeah, my bad. I love scary movies though, so and I kind of got the boys into it. I know you're not really supposed to watch scary movies when you're younger, but Lucas is like 8 now, and I watched the It with him. So I was not fully in on this idea. It was partially Blaze too. So after we watched It, speaking of Halloween, since it's coming up, Blaze printed a picture of the clown's face, It, and we taped it to the toilet ring. And when the boys lifted the lid, they saw the face. It was kind of funny. But we didn't like video record it to where like, oh, we're just showing the world we're torturing our children. It was just a little tiny prank, you know? So it was funny. We all laughed about it later. Well, me and Blaze did. The boys didn't. But
Y'all should make a prank YouTube channel for the family.
if only I feel like I'm just
Yeah.
always a hot mess. I just can't do it.
Girl, wow.
I feel like, I don't know, all those family vloggers, did y'all see that most recent one about the mom who went to jail because she like was taping her children's like feet and legs together and was like not feeding them?
Yes, I saw that. They have like how many kids? Like 5 kids, I think.
Well, it's like it said 8 something, so I think it was the parents. So they had like
Oh.
6 kids.
I did see that. I was like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. And the fact that like she would show bits and pieces of it like in her videos, I was like, dude, like you're giving it away that you're doing it.
That is so crazy because this lady, and she was recently arrested like a month ago, I think, and her 8-year-old son or 9-year-old son like escaped her like coworker friend's like partner's house or whatever and went to the neighbor's house and like told on his mom about it. And like literally she would record herself saying things like, yeah, like talking to her children. She was like, yeah, you're not eating anything until you do this, like a chore. And it's like all on YouTube. And like people would like comment on her videos, like, this is crazy. Like, why is she still like airing all this stuff and nothing's like, no actions have been taken? Yeah, but she finally got arrested. So I don't know about her husband. Did he ever get arrested?
I don't know if he got arrested. I haven't seen anything about that.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
But you know what's sad is like, imagine families that don't like vlog or make videos and stuff like that really happens. Like, if she wouldn't have had a YouTube channel, those kids would still be going through all of that.
Yeah, it is sad.
I saw this TikTok account, and it was of this family, and you could basically hear like kids in the background like banging on the door. Like basically, I'm pretty sure it was twins, and they were banging on the door. Sorry, there was a bug. That's so embarrassing.
Did you swat it away? Did you kill it?
Yes. No. But yeah, so they were knocking in the background of one of her videos, and then whenever because they were in the kitchen eating, and she turned the camera and it showed the refrigerator, there was a lock on the refrigerator so that they couldn't get in there like whenever they wanted to get in the fridge.
Damn. What was the video about?
It was literally just a video. Well, okay, so I had saw a video about that TikTok account basically explaining like how the mom treats the kids, whatever, and then I went to the TikTok account. Emma, what are you laughing about?
I can't take you serious.
Well, when I'm sitting here and I'm saying something, and then y'all are both looking like this.
Well, we didn't know if you had something more to say.
Sorry, I guess I kind of ended it awkwardly. But yeah, so then I went to the TikTok account and I saw that video with the lock on the refrigerator.
I kind of want to lock my fridge too. I want to put a lock on my fridge and my cabinets. I swear, these boys, because Rylan's 11, about to be 12. Lucas is 8. And they're always in the kitchen eating. I'm like, 3 meals a day. You eat meals. And then you can have snacks in between. But they'll go in there and just like, on the weekend, they'll skip lunch and just eat snack. Like breakfast, snack. Dinner. I'm like, no, I really won't put locks, just for everyone's awareness. I wouldn't do that. But I'm like, damn, y'all eat so much. I looked at Blaze. I said, we're going to have to double our grocery shopping because these boys are going to eat our kitchen out.
They are growing.
I know. It's so sad.
I talked to her doctor about it. I was like, she loves breakfast, but when it comes to lunch and dinner, she just nibbles and then plays with the food, but she will eat snacks all day. And so she was like, cut out the snacks, just do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't give her anything else. But the way she screams for snacks, y'all, sometimes I just give in because she just
Yeah. Snacks are okay, as long as they're like eating a good amount of meals as they're around Ivy's age, 3 meals a day. I'd say snacks in between meals are totally Gucci.
I don't know. This girl's going to make me go broke. And she doesn't like if you go to the baby section and get like the toddler snacks. No, this girl wants like adult snacks.
She's bougie.
She is.
Well, honestly, that's like a better alternative than the baby food because they put all that nasty random stuff in it, like the preservatives that aren't as good. So it is kind of the positive that she's like more down for like the real stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Even though like our food has a lot of stuff in it too, but I try to watch out for it, but it's just everywhere. You can't really help it. Okay, before we get off, I want to mention a book that helped me get out of my head. I have a lot of thoughts and I just keep everything in my head. So if you need a good book recommendation, it's called Unfuck Yourself. Get out of your head and into your life. It sounds very harsh, but I promise it helps you truly think about the way that you think of things, the way you hold on to things, and things like that. So I definitely recommend this book. I have read it like a bunch of times. Y'all definitely need to read it. So go check it out.
And go unfuck yourself.
I listened to the audio book, of that book, and yeah, it's good. I totally plus that. Recommend it.
Yes, girl. I read it every single day.
Jenna, you don't even read.
I don't, girl.
All right. Thanks, guys, for coming to chat with me, Emma and Jenna. Thanks for hanging out with us on Sisters Unplugged Podcast. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.